Well, hello, Diamond Painters. DP Crazy Lady, once again. It is still the same day. It is 7:18 p.m. It is still the 26th. It's still Friday. It's still July. And it's still 2024. I thought I would show you. I did this a couple hours ago. Uh, this was gotten from GBFKE. And I thought it was really, really cute. I love the colors. It's a kitty, and I love the drills, the nice shininess of it. I wanted to show you this. Also, what I wanted to show you, which I was at Dollar Tree yesterday. Went down to get ice and a couple other items that we needed. And when I got my carpet shampoo stuff and everything. And I had seen these jars down there before, but I didn't realize that they light up. Okay, I did not know that. And they take three AA batteries, so that works out really well because then you can, put new batteries in. You don't have to worry about the LED light. Well, the LED light, I suppose, eventually will go bad, but it's $1.25. They're plastic. They only had one left because when I was there yesterday, some lady bought a whole box of them, and she wanted to use them for holidays, but she had no idea what to put in them, what to do with them. And I said, if you're doing it for Thanksgiving and you have family members, I said, you can, since they light up, you can put in little decorations of orange pumpkins, or you can put candy corn in it if you're giving it like a gift and it's lit up. And, or for Halloween, you can put in some other kind of little mini Halloween decorations. For Christmas, you can put Christmas bulbs, so on and so forth. Because when it's lit up, uh, it acts like a kaleidoscope of whatever's in the jar. So, and I can see now, it's hard for you guys to see it this way. I may take you out of the cradle after and show you how it lights up on the bottom. So what I've been doing now, I had a bunch of the specialty drills left over. And so you can see how it's shining there. And at night, it'll really shine up. And I thought, well, this is a good way for me to use some of those rhinestones because I've saved so many that my niece can only collect so much. And I thought, you know what? I don't want to throw them out. They're pretty. They're nice. I don't have anything else to do with them. So after I finished this, I thought, you know what? I'm going to empty these ones in and, keep filling it up. Keep filling it up with the rhinestones, and then have it lit. Now I have a glass jar that's similar to this, and I have the little tea lights that run on a watch battery. But the only problem is there's no way you can glue it to the underneath of the lid. Well, you can, but then once you've glued it, you can't turn it on, off. You can't replace the battery because it's glued. So I'm thinking, well, why can't I just put the tea light down in and then fill some drills in it, that way. So I just thought this would be a nice little idea, just to at least have them in something. I even put in the larger ones because they'll make more light or more color. And I can always take some of the other spare ones I have because, like I said, my niece can only collect so many. this was a 30 by 30, and it has 8 specialty drills. So I thought this would be, pretty. I, I wonder if I turn off, even if I turn off this light, it'd probably show better at night, the colors. But you can see, and then once it's filled more, I can see all the pretty colors from this side and around. I just thought it was a smart idea for me. But I thought it'd be some nice little light to, like a night light on one of my stands or over by my diamond painting stand, And I just figured it would, it'd work. It was at the Dollar Trees. Now, I do know probably these are the type of things you could probably order online from Dollar Tree, though there's only one issue. If it's free to the store, then there's no shipping. If you order them and they ship them to you, it gets a bit expensive. But the issue also is you have to order it by the case. If it comes in a case of 12 per case, then you have to order all 12. So at $1.25 a piece, you know what it costs. And then, like I said, if it's free shipping to the store to pick up at the store, there's no shipping. Otherwise, you pay shipping. That's if they have them online. A lot of times they will have some of the stuff. I'll bet you Temu may even carry these, or at least something similar to this. And I was going to look because I wanted to make sure it had batteries and not the watch batteries, because they're more expensive. So I just thought it was, a good idea, and it's pretty. And once it's filled more, there'll be more color, that you'll be able to see. So, what I plan on doing now, since I did that, I thought, I've been telling my daughter I was going to diamond paint this one quite a while back, and I want to add our kitty's name to it. So I'm going to do the kitty on a stack of books. I'm going to paint this one. And right here on this book, I will write her name Angel, because that's her name. And, will it either be this book or this one? I haven't decided which one. Be one or the other. I'll ask my daughter where she, wants the name, because I guarantee she'll probably want to hang. See, my hallway doesn't have much wall space, blank space. I only have one thing hanging in there right now in the hallway, and that is the lion, the lightning bolt lion that I had diamond painted from Huracan. And it's still hanging in there, framed. I framed it myself, so I did the best I could. And it's still hanging in there. And what I would like I said, is I want the hallway to be paintings of my favorite ones of animals, the smaller, ones that will fit. Because on one wall, it's a little bigger. I could probably hang 3 or 4. The other wall, maybe 2 or 3. And then there's a door, bathroom door, and then the back door. So that breaks up the wall, and then I only have a little bit left on the right side where I can hang maybe 3 paintings there. As far as, lengthwise, I could stagger, up and down, but I didn't want, stagger, because some of these are large. They're not, they're going to hang further down toward the floor if I do that. So, but I want that to be my animal kingdom there, my animal wall. So, this is what I'm going to be doing. It was an Amazon purchase of 22 colors around, and it was by Pig Boss. That is really a strange name for a company, Pig Boss. And I seen this there, and if I'm not mistaken, I might have seen it done on Facebook. That's usually what happens. Y'all, a few of you have said, "Oh, I'm a, an influencer. I influence down the pen or a couple paintings or something like that." Facebook uh, starts me off. Facebook uh, influences me, because I like seeing what they look like done, and then if they are, look nice to me, I say, okay, yeah, I've seen it finished, by non-professionals, not a company putting it out and saying, oh yeah, this is how it looks. No, I want to see an individual do it, show it to me, and say, hey, it turned out great. So that's what I plan on doing. I'm going to start this one. I'll be kitting it up. Oh, and whoever mentioned, uh, it was on a couple of videos back, they mentioned the 40 count storage containers, similar to these, only 40 count. The only one, and I don't know which ones they got, but the only ones I saw that were a 40 count was with the Tic Tac containers inside. Those are usually so small they don't hold much of anything, where the ones with the bottles, they will hold quite a bit more. If it was the wider tic tac containers like I have some large ones, then it would be okay. But these are really thin. They seem to be even smaller than the Tic Tac containers you get, in the store with the Tic Tacs in them. They're smaller. So if anybody either has one and remembers where they got one that would have round bottles in it, I would love to know, because I checked Temu and I checked Amazon. Neither one of them have them. So I'm looking for a 40 count in those type of containers. I know I can get a 70 count, which I don't need, uh, because I have two 60 counts. I have three 30 counts. I have one 15 count, and I have one 120 count. So, a 70, yeah, would be okay. I may invest in that later on if I have something that's like 60 color or 65 colors or 63, and I don't want to, separate three more bottles somewhere else. Otherwise, I would probably use the Elizabeth Ward that I have. The only reason why I haven't been using all my Elizabeth Wards is they take up a lot of space sitting beside me, and where these containers, the material suitcase type ones, take up a lot less space, and because I don't have to snap a lid on, snap it off, and lay the lid somewhere, I always diamond paint either on my bigger tilt table or this little one if it's for a small one, and I pull everything up to me. I sit on my day bed. It's my bed at night, but it's built like a day bed. I sit here cross-legged on my day bed with everything pulled up to me and everything sitting to the left of me, and the TV is cattywampus from me, and this is where I sit. This is where I sit to diamond paint. This is where I sleep. And it's more comfortable for me. I've tried sitting with my legs straight down on a chair. My legs start going numb and they start tingling, and then my back starts hurting. This helps me because I can sit, I can prop pillows behind my back. I have sat cross-legged everywhere except high school, when I was in high school, because you couldn't sit cross-legged in those chairs, But I've always sat Indian style, cross-legged, always, my whole life. It's the only way I feel comfortable. So that's why an Elizabeth board would be in the way. It take up too much space to the left of me. And I have enough stuff scattered over there now. so anyhow, enough chitter chatter about probably nothing. Yes, I'm going to do this, and then after this, I'm going to pick out a Nomer Gonk painting for fall. I've got different sets of them, so I have to see which one. I had the 12 all set, but I think I did. I don't know if I did a Thanksgiving. I think I did a Thanksgiving or something last year. I'm not sure if I have one from the set of 12. I may have a different one that I bought separately. It's just fall, so it can be pumpkins. It can be, if it says, I think I have one or two that says Happy Fall or Fall on it or something. So, well, and I do believe August is fall, right? August, September. September. Because I have one for August. My brain is fried. Because I have like I said, the peace gnome for August. So I need one for September. And then October is my Halloween. Then your Thanksgiving, then another Christmas one. So, okay. I made a piece of salmon today, and I stir fried some zucchini and onions together, and that and a little bit of applesauce. That's what we had for dinner. And I'm full. And I made a big piece of salmon and split it, so I had a small piece about that, and then a ton of the zucchini and a little bit of applesauce, and that filled me up completely. So I'm full. I think I'm going to make me a nice coffee here in a little bit, and I'm going to sit here and watch some more YouTube. I've been trying to catch up on whatever is diamond painting or putting out, but I've been so stuck on sometimes these urban explorers. They call them urbexes or whatever they call them. And my daughter was, we were sitting in here and we were watching a few of them. And I said, you know what? I said, I did that before it was popular. And it was in 1960. Let's see, I graduated in 69, so it would have been in 67. I was 15, almost 16. And we didn't have cameras. You had cameras, but you didn't have, your phones. So we would just go to do it, just to look. And I was with 3 other people, a girl and 2 other guys, and they decided, hey, there's this big field out here with this teeny tiny little house sitting way back, and it's abandoned. Let's go look at it. I said, okay, and it was daytime. And I decided, we're all running around there. It was a smaller house, and there really wasn't any furniture or anything in it. So we were just wandering around from room to room and laughing and giggling and whatever. And the other 3, my girlfriend, my friend, and the 2 boys stuff were, wandering to other rooms. And I ran into another room and said, you know what, I'm going to hide. And if one of them pops in, I'm going to scare them. Because, you're in a place, even though it isn't dark, you freak out. It's like, oh, you still think there's something there. And so I'm hiding near the corner area by the door of this one room, and I'm waiting. And I hear somebody walking, and they pop in the room, and I jump out and go, boo! And I come face to face with a police officer. I landed on my butt. That's how scared I was. And, to this day, I keep thinking, boy, am I glad it isn't in today's age, because if I would have done that, he'd have probably shot me. I mean, you freak someone out, and he just stood there and looked at me, and he says, "What are you kids doing in here?" And I said, because they had already found my three friends. They were walking around in there looking for the fourth one, which was me, and I didn't know it. And I said, "We were just looking." He said, "Well, you can't be in here." And he never said trespass. He never said that. He just said, "You can't be in here. This is, not your property." I said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." And he said, "You guys go home. Go." They never called parents. They never, said they were going to cite us for anything or arrest us. Now, I heard the cops laughing afterwards. They thought it was funny, So what's happened now that everybody is, and they all say it's, because of 9/11, that everybody's all freaked out. You freak out over a camera. A cell phone has a camera on it. And as soon as you start filming in a public place or a public area or outside, right away everybody's, like, "Oh my God, you're going to, it's like you're going to steal their soul, or you're going to, do something to them." And it's like, I remember growing up, my dad had an 8mm, an 8mm. You crank the thing up, to wind your film, and you had an 8mm or a 16mm. You had the 8mm video camera, weighed a ton, and he'd film because you're going on a vacation or you're visiting places that you've never been before, even in your own hometown, and you filmed, and nobody said a word. The only thing they used to say, and on 8mm there was no sound. You know what they all used to do? Wave and go, "Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom." Now it's like, "Get out of here. You're under arrest," or, "You can't be videotaping here," or, "You can't be, whatever." I, things have changed. They went from one extreme of nothing, to a major all-out war on, just taking a film. And they say, "Oh, you can't film me. You can't." Nobody has a right to privacy in public. And you're not entitled, it's just like somebody putting up a fence, and they complain because you put up a fence. Well, nobody's entitled to a view. Nobody. It's if I want to put up my fence and it's a stockade fence and it blocks something you were looking at through my yard to the other side, tough luck. That's my property. But you get people fighting over the dumbest stuff. There is so much going on in this world, way worse than that. And I'm sorry, here we go. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. This is diamond painting, not, history 101, or, for the lack of a better term, this is not Bitch Fest 101. So I'm done. I get off on some of that stuff, and it just, it's a tangent. So anyway, here's the dang on light. And it is pretty. So I wish you could see, well, you can see sort of how you see the colors in there. It's almost like a kaleidoscope. That's what it's like when you turn it. It's like a kaleidoscope, and it's just so neat. So neat. So, all right, I'm going to get off here. You all are going to be mad when you hear this video. I just know it. Or, hey, if you have comments, go for it. I'm not opposed to free speech. It is what it is. So, that's DP Crazy Lady. Saying hugs to you all. Love you. Old subscribers, new subscribers. If you like the video, thumb it up, thumb it down. it's still an engaged, you're being engaged with the channel. So I will try and get back on here tomorrow, and we'll see where we go from there and how far I've gotten on this. So hugs, love you all. DP Crazy Lady, definitely Crazy Lady, is out.